We are going to talk about in video number 8 how to transfer the files from your PC or Mac to your Amazon account. Now, before we transfer files to your Amazon S3 account, I want to show you some settings within the Cloudberry S3 Explorer program that I highly recommend. So, if you go up at the top, you click on Tools, you click on Options, and what we want to do is we want to go straight to the Bandwidth tab. Now, this is something that we encountered, and this is something that you might want to tweak. And this allows you to control how much of your internet connection is being used to upload your files. If it is set at unlimited, obviously, it will try to upload as fast as it can. But in doing so, it will actually utilize the majority of your internet connection. So, if you're going to want to upload, but you also want to use the internet, you want to work on other things on your business, then you do not want to select the unlimited. Otherwise, what will happen is it will max out and then it won't allow you to actually use the internet. So what you want to do is you want to figure out how much does it normally upload max. So let's say, for example, that your internet uploads at a rate of 1000 kilobytes per second. If that's the case, then I would highly recommend that you change the upload speed to 750. Unless, of course, you really want to get the files uploaded and you are going to walk away from the internet. So just keep that in mind that that's something that we encountered, and if you want to use the internet, select that. Same with download speed. If you max is 1000, you want to select something lower than that, alright? So, the next thing you want to do is you want to click on S3 multi-part upload. By default, what it's going to do is when you upload, say for example a 200 megabyte file, obviously, typically that is going to take a lot of time. But what's nice about Cloudberry Explorer, and I know S3 Browser also does this, but what's nice about this particular program is it uploads it in chunks and parallel threads. So what that means is it's going to take that 200 megabyte file, let's say it's a zip file, it's going to split it up into chunks, let's say 10 different chunks, and then it's going to upload those chunks. Now by doing so, it's going to actually speed the process up. You can also specify what file portion that you want. So obviously, the smaller the file, the more chunks that is going to split up. So if you are uploading a 500 megabyte file, it is 10 megabytes each. That is going to be 50 files that is going to be uploading. But it's going to be splitting it up so that it speeds up the process. Now when it actually gets on to S3 server, it's going to be one file, so you don't have to worry about is it going to split it up into 50 different files and that's going to create a mess. No, it's actually doing it within the system, and then once it gets onto your S3 account, it will just be one file. So that's not something you have to worry about. But as you can see, you can split it up between 5 megabytes and 5 gigabytes. So I would make sure that this is set. Click apply when you are ready. I am not going to click that since I already have my settings set and we are good to go. Now we can upload the files. The left-hand side is going to be either your computer, so you are going to click on source and choose your computer. You are going to find the location of your files, and that's going to be on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is going to be your Amazon S3 account. Now you can switch them. They can be over here and there, but I like to keep them on the left, and I think from the left I'm going to move to the right. So, as you can see here, we left it off where we did earlier, and this is my account, and I am under the test domain DL bucket, and we can see these particular folders. Now, I've got images folder, and these are images over here, and I'm going to transfer these files over to here. So you can either select them by select them individually, or if you want to highlight a certain amount, you can click the shift button and you can go from here to here. Or another thing is you can use the control or command key. You can select this one, and let's say you only want this one and this one. So that's how to select the files. Now, of course, when you want to transfer them, you simply click left on your mouse and you click it. You don't let it go yet. You drag it over here and then you let it go. And then it says, do you really want to copy these files? Yes, I do. And as you can see, the process is being uploaded. So that's how fast the system is in uploading it. I am using the multi-part upload option. As you saw, within less than a second, we uploaded all of these images. So that's how easy it is to upload from left to right. Now, let's say, for example, that I want to transfer files from the actual S3 account back to my computer. By doing so, I can select a certain amount here and I can move it over here and then click yes. Now, you can also change the source so that it is your website. So you can click here. You could choose your website. Obviously, you can configure all that, but you can select that so you can transfer files from your website directly to your Amazon bucket. So that's another option that you can take. Now, obviously, there are other options with the Cloudberry system. I'm not going to go over them because you don't really need them for this purpose. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to get the URL to these files. So you are going to need the URL in order to link them via your website.